Hi, I have a turkey here, and I'm going to can it. Turkey is on sale right now, so I picked one up and I thought I should can it because it's a perfect thing for me because I'm not going to eat a whole turkey, so there's always leftovers if I make it. This way I can can it and just open up a jar, make a meal with the turkey, and not have leftovers that way, or a lot of leftovers. And also be able to have something on my pantry that's shelf stable. It's always nice to have protein like that. And since this is, really cheap right now, time of year, I might as well use that and take advantage of that and can one up. So that's what I did. So I have my oven on. I'm not going to do a raw pack because texture and flavor and everything is just better with a hot pack. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this and get it ready to put in the oven. Okay, so I'm just going to leave a hole. I could, cut off the legs and the breast and separate it all and then cook it that way. It'd be faster. But I'm just going to slow cook this for a couple hours anyway while I hang out. So it's no big deal. I'm just going to cook it like a regular turkey. And I may or may not cook it all the way through. You don't really need to cook it all the way through. Just about almost done. And then I can chop it up and hot pack it. But what I think I'm going to do is just put it in the oven, cook it for a few hours, and then let it cool off and come back the next day and then chop it up and can it that way. Okay, I'm back and I have the turkey. It's all cooled down. I covered it up and set it in my refrigerator and it's nice and cool while I went to sleep. So now I'm going to be able to cut it up easier now that it's chilled, and I'm going to just put it in this bowl and then I can figure out how much I actually have and then how much I want to can. If I have an awful lot, then I guess I'll use the quart jars because I can fit more in my canner. And if I don't have as much, I'll use the pint jars. But I think I'm just going to use the pint jars anyway because it's just easier. So I have all the meat that I want to can off of it. The rest of it I'm going to just boil into a soup because there's still a lot on here. I made some instant broth here with some bouillon powder and just water. I don't want to open up an entire container of chicken stock or chicken broth. Okay, I have them all filled up. I have the broth filled up to about 1.25 inches, so away from the top. So I'm going to go ahead and I went ahead and wiped off all the tops here to make sure they're nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and put the lids on. Go ahead and just put all the lids on here. I'll go ahead and get the bands and screw them down, just finger tight. Pretty much right when I feel a little bit of resistance, just a little bit more, and that's all I need to do. I have them all in the canner. Have the heat on. I'm just going to increase the heat, put the lid on here, and wait for it to start venting out the top. Okay, so I'm going to increase the heat, and then this will start to steam, and then once it starts to steam out of there, I'll time it for 10 minutes. Okay, it's steaming here pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and time it for 10 minutes, and I'll be back. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and put the weight on and then wait for it to come up to pressure. And then I can time it for 75 minutes since these are pints. If I was doing quarts, it would be 90 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start my timer for 75 minutes. Okay, it has been 75 minutes, so I just have to... I turned off the heat, and I just have to wait until the pressure comes all the way down, this drops, and then I can take the weight off, and then I'll wait about another 20 minutes or so before I'll take the lid off. But in the meantime, because it's going to take probably at least 45 minutes or so for it to cool down, I'm just going to go for a walk or something, so I'll be back. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to time it for 20 minutes, and then I can take the lid off. I'm going to open up a lid here and take them out. Will look pretty good. Doesn't look like there was any siphoning really or anything, so that's good. They're still going away here. I'm just going to set them all here. I'll be back. Have them all out. They're all still bubbling. And hopefully tomorrow they will be sealed. Here they are the next day. They're all sealed. I'm pretty happy with the results. I can open up and have a nice turkey dinner without having to cook a whole turkey and having a bunch of leftovers to deal with. I can just open this up, heat up like some potatoes and some vegetables, and have a really, really nice meal, really, really fast in, 15 minutes or so. So it's pretty cool, and I can just go ahead and put these on my pantry shelf in case of an emergency or something too. So if I lose electricity, they're still going to be okay. Or if I need to rely on my food pantry to survive for a while, they'll be there and I'll have plenty of food. I hope you have a great day.